Hola food tubers, I'm Omar Rally Boy and I'm very passionate about Spanish food. I'm going to be cooking today a classic dish, tortilla de patatas, a Spanish omelette. So I know it's only 3 ingredients, it's super simple, but it's about getting those 3 ingredients really right. Over the years, I've been able to cook thousands of Spanish omelettes. This is the one that I found that it tastes the best. We need a really hot pan, as hot as you can get it. We're gonna start pouring the extra virgin olive oil. Be very generous. This, remember, is an oil that you will reuse again and again. Half a liter of oil approximately. In a Spanish household where we cook Spanish omelettes day in, day out, this oil, we just drain it and we keep it in a bottle and we reuse it again, probably 5, 6, 7 times. While the oil heats up, I'm gonna thinly slice an onion and I'm going to add it into the oil. The only ingredient that can give that sweetness to the omelette is the onion. I put the onion first because if you do it as a second ingredient after the potato, it won't caramelize. It will become translucent, but that's not the flavor that I'm looking for. Straight in. Second ingredient, the potatoes. Nice waxy ones, Desiree, Charlotte. These potatoes hold the shape better. 3 millimeters approximately, not thinner, not thicker, the right thickness so that they don't cook too slowly, neither they fry too quick. Okay, just add it in, sort of like 3 potatoes. Every ingredient has sugars, and a Spanish omelette, even though that you add salt to it, it has to feel sweet. It's starting to get golden and the potatoes are still completely raw. So I'm going to leave this for 10-15 minutes until they caramelize properly and they release all that sweet flavors that will get into the egg later. So I've stirred these potatoes sort of like 2-3 times. They are nearly there. While this finishes, I'm just going to break 6 eggs. It may look like a lot of eggs and a lot of potatoes, but this only is gonna serve 4 to 6 people. So this potato is now ready, and you can see just by breaking through it. Put the potato on top. Drain the potatoes with the oil. Take a look at the onion, how wonderful, how caramelized, the potatoes nicely fried. And now, these potatoes are the ones which I'm going to season with a bit of sea salt, not whisking the egg. Give it a little mix. This has become quite warm and I just want the potato to soak a bit of the eggs and not linger together. If you cook it too quickly, it won't taste the same. And it may look like it's quite runny, but after 15-20 minutes, you'll see that it won't be. So I'm just going to cover it with a bit of aluminium foil and let it rest for 15 minutes. Okay, this tortilla mix have been resting for about 15-20 minutes. It's not that runny anymore. Take a look, it has sort of thickened up. All those burn bits of the caramelization of the onion has dissolved in the egg. I have a non-stick pan and all the tortilla mix goes inside. Okay, and we are just gonna leave it on high heat for about a minute and then lower it down for about 2 minutes. We'll flip it and do exactly the same. It's been 2-3 minutes already, and I'm just going to check that it's not sticking just by taking a spoon through the sides, and just by giving a little shake, you see that the edges separate. And all I'm going to do is just to put a bit of pressure into the plate and just flip it. Really naturally, really simple, and as you can see, it looks nice and golden. All the edges are nicely cooked and haven't stirred or anything. This is not a scrambled eggs, okay? And neither you put it in the oven, by the way. I've seen all sorts of things done with omelette. Always the plate much wider than the pan. Just flip it. Put the end of the omelette at the end of the plate and just slide it in. And let it cook again on high heat for a minute and low heat for a couple minutes. Okay, this tortilla, it's ready. How do I know? You just need to touch it like a steak and you see if it bounces or not. Otherwise, you just need to pierce it with a knife, a paring knife or a toothpick, and to see if it's still moist. So now it's only the flipping part again. A bit of pressure on the plate, take the handle with strength and just turn it around. We have a good looking omelette. So now the only way to see if it's properly cooked and as we like it, it's by cutting it in two. What a great recipe. still nice and moist in the middle. So let's give it a taste. The center is the best bit. To me, it's like any good cheese, really. It's perfectly cooked, really sweet. Of that caramelization of the onion and the potato. And you know what? It still tastes great whether it's later in the night or tomorrow. You can reheat it, it always tastes great actually. Now is when you can feel and see that the three ingredients, the egg, the potato and the onion, has come together in this beautiful tortilla. If you want a really nice drink recipe to go with this Spanish omelette, click here. There is a lovely video of Jamie doing a beer michelada in DrinkTube. Subscribe to FoodTube, it's free, and let me know in the comment box below what other Spanish recipes you would like me to cook next time. Adios! This recipe and loads more classic Spanish dishes are in my book, Tapas Revolution.